Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another Terraria video. In this video I want to prove conclusively that the roller skates are not overpowered, they're actually perfect. And I also just want to show off some of my pre-hard mode builds and some of my kick-ass skating skills. Everybody is saying that the roller skates are broken, and I just wanted to make a quick video to show that they're not broken and you can actually run quite a lot faster in pre-hard mode without the skates, and that when you put on the skates you actually run slower. So I've got the kite, I've got swiftness, I've got plenty satisfied. You can also get sugar rush, and then I've got the magi luminescence, and I've got the frost spark boots. So you can see here I'm running at an average of about 40. Now this is just me running, so I'm running at 44 miles per hour, 43 miles per hour. I've also got the sunflower, which also increases your speed. There, I got up to 44 miles per hour there, and then if I put on the skates, I go all the way down to 38. And like I said, this is pre-hard mode, so the skates aren't broken because in pre-hard mode you can run faster than you can with the skates on. And not only that, you can also jump a lot higher. So let's see how high I can jump with the skates on. Not very high at all, but if I take the skates off, I can jump pretty damn high. That's pretty damn high. And that's because I have the bundle of balloons, the frog webbing, which makes me jump a lot higher. Some other cool things that they added to the update that work very well together are the frog gear and the warding ram rune, because when you slam and you've got the frog stuff on, you bounce off the ground if you hold it in. So you can just keep doing this. If you hold in the spacebar from when you do the slam, you just keep doing this. And you can get quite a lot of damage that way, especially if you go over someone and you use these. See, I got up to like 534 damage per second there, which is pretty high. I'm sure I can even get higher than that, but yeah, anyway, there's some other stuff I want to show you. Just want to sort of ramble a little bit about the update. I always do this. I build this little starter home and then I never want to delete it because I'm kind of sentimental, and then I just run out of space to put things. So I built a bunch of little other bases that could potentially serve as my hard mode base. So if I go up here, please ignore the fact that I'm playing as a little girl. I don't have to explain myself, but I will. I've played this game for many years and I always play as guys, so I decided to play as a girl. Anyway, this is my little cloud up here, which is pretty cool. It takes me down to here, and then I've got another teleporter on the other side of my base here near the graveyard, and I've got this little mansion up here, a nice little rain garden underneath. I love the new furniture sets that they've added. It's probably my favorite part of the whole update are these new furniture sets, like this harpy furniture. I can't remember what this is. This is like star furniture or something. Not the best blocks in the world because it looks kind of like gold. It makes quite a nice shrine. I think this shrine looks pretty nice at the top here. But other than that, they kind of, I think, a little bit redundant with gold furniture and that. But they do have quite nice, like the star chandelier is quite nice. I love this Flinks furniture too, very cozy. And here's some duskware, just a little, place where I can just test out some furniture. I love the new chests. There's a lot of really cool new chests in the game, such as this little dustbin here. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I can show you some of the other little bases here. So this is where my dryad lives. And I've shimmered all my NPCs, of course. You have to do that, it's mandatory. Can't go to hard mode without doing that. And, what's this? Oh shit, I got abducted and it's nighttime. This is a pretty cool UFO build. I think it's quite a common thing for people to build. And this is with the xenon moss brick. Here's the alien that lives in the UFO here. And I've set up the ether monolith to work with the wiring of this teleporter. And in the update they made it so that you have to click the ether monolith twice. So if you look here, I've actually got it hooked up to this pressure plate twice, so that when you land on this pressure plate, it double taps the ether monolith and then changes it to night, and then when you go back down it only clicks it once, so that it changes it back to daytime. I'm just kind of staying in pre-hard mode now, because, you know, things get really weird. Like, the world just gets very weird when you go into hard mode, and there's so much to do in this game that I don't think there's any real point unless you're doing some kind of challenge. There's no real point to just rush through the game. I like taking my time when I get to the end of pre-hard mode, so that I can build some cool stuff. This isn't a very cool build, this is very minimal here, but this is where my fisherman hangs out, and the painter, and is this the stylist? Yeah, the stylist hangs out here. And then I've got the ether biome where I've got some slimes hanging out. Here's some cool book furniture like this. Book chandelier, book stuff. I love the library furniture, it's so good. And this duskware lantern here. Pretty cool. And then we can have a look at my underground base here. And this is the first time I'm making quite a excessive use of the moss. Something I've never really done before, and it looks really, really cool, I think. There's a little underground fishing area. It's my clothier, my demolitionist, and my arms dealer over here. And then if I just go down here, there's a little mushroom biome, and just a place where I can farm certain things. So let's go back up to the surface. I have actually made the cell phone, but I took it out of my inventory because I'm so scared of deleting it or like dropping it or something like that. So I just decided to delete it. Anyway, let's have a look at some of my other bases. Here's the snow biome base here, with some of the pine block furniture and stuff. And the goblin lives up there, and his girlfriend, the wirist, and the merchant, and the party girl in here. It's probably one of my favorite parts of this world. And then I've got this desert base here, with this desperado protecting it with a shotgun, and then the dye trader and the what's her name again? The taxonomist or whatever. What is she called again? Can't even remember. And then the barkeep. Why can't I remember her name? Anyway, so this is where I fish for stuff, and I've used the moss on the building here just to give it a little bit of character. First time I've done that. Oh flip, I love the critters, the placeable critters. It's actually something I've wanted for a long time, as well as the placeable kites. So I'm really glad that they added those things. Hello, Speedy. And yeah, I think that's all the bases. I've written down a little list of things I want to talk about that I really like about the update. I really love the banner crafting menu because it was so annoying when your inventory was full and then you just get these banners and then you just have to like find a place to put them or trash them. So I think this is like a really good addition. Yeah, all the different types of blocks, like aquarium blocks and the office blocks are really cool. Sky blocks, harpy blocks, whatever. Lots of people have made videos about those, so I won't go into it. But what I really do love about this update is this new crafting menu. A lot of people were sort of opposed to this, but it is so useful if you want to just look at all the chests that you can build, for example. There's so many, and it's so much more convenient than scrolling through a massive list of furniture. Yeah, I just want to build like every single type of house that I can build with every single type of block and furniture set, because I just love them so much. Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but at the beginning of the episode I was doing some tricks with the skates, and I invented that trick, so you know, put me down in the history books for that. But basically you skate backwards and then you jump, you stop the skates, you change back, and then you... It's quite a difficult little combination to do, but you go backwards, you jump, change weapons, do a little twirl. Oh, I didn't do it right that time. You gotta make it look smooth, you know, you can't like stop moving during the thing or something. So let me try it again. Yeah, there we go. So smooth, so smooth. Let's have a look. Okay, I've said the tentacle and frog legs. Oh yeah, the last thing that I really love about the update is how easy it is to get food and luck potions. I got a crap load of black pearls here to make regular luck potions, but I've been using the lesser luck potions pretty much as frequently as I use iron skin or regen potions. It's just something that I use all the time now, and it's fantastic because the luck stat influences everything. So like every time I go underground I get a little fairy following me, and that kind of thing. The drops are so much better, and that luck adds to the drop rate of food. So every single boss fight that I've fought in this game, I've fought with what do you call them? The major improvements. So here in my safe I've got 2 steaks, I've got a hot dog, and I've got a golden delight. So this is going to carry me through the game. I never use these unless I'm fighting a boss or something, and it just makes, like when I fought the deer thing, I don't think I lost any health at all, which was crazy because I remember the first time I fought the deer thing I kept dying and like teleporting back to the nurse to heal over and over again, and this time I literally didn't take any damage whatsoever while fighting the deer thing. So yeah, that was pretty sweet. Let me show you how I can jump from base to base here. So I've already showed you all these bases with the teleporter, but I can also just jump to it. So I go here. Whoop. It's my harpy mansion up here, and the Duskware mansion up here. Yeah, I had to make this video before I went into hard mode because I just thought it was so cool. Oh yes, I remember what it was that I wanted to talk about, and it's my alternate armor sets. So let me show you what it's like down here. So I've got one set for fighting, one set for mining, which is pretty fast, and obviously you can make it a hell of a lot faster with the mining potion over here. Let's just have a look at that. Oops. Yeah, pretty insane. And you can also improve it by like eating and stuff, you know. So this isn't even the fastest speed that I usually mine at. And then my third armor set is the fishing gear. So let's have a look at my fishing power over here. Where's my fishing rod? There it is. So sitting in a chair also increases your fishing power. 100 and something, 117. But on a good day it can go all the way up to 200. And that's just because I've got the angler hat, angler pants, angler vest, and tackle bag, and I don't think this does anything, but it just makes the bobber glow, which is just a nice little effect there. And yeah, I highly recommend everybody uses the alternative armor sets, because it just makes the game so much better if you have a mining set and a fishing set all together. So yeah, there you go guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like and a subscribe and all that good stuff. And wish me luck for hard mode. Class dismissed.